LY4 News Morning Sprint is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready for your Monday in the morning sprint.
Our Caroline Flynn live at Eagle Ridge Short Course, where you and the family can try out all kinds of golfing this summer.
And Mark Peterson says it will be another warm but breezy day.
But first, a Spokane woman seemingly disappeared and her husband has left the country. Investigators say a friend reported Arizu Kashifi missing last week. She hasn't been seen or heard from since May 25th when she dropped off her kids at school and daycare. Neither she nor her husband returned to pick them up. 3 days later, Kashifi's husband bought a one-way plane ticket and left the United States. The friend told deputies the couple was possibly having marital problems. Their van has also not been seen. Police say it's a white 2014 Toyota Sienna with Washington license plates BLE 3753. Arizu is 5'4", 140 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. If you see her or that white van, detectives want you to call Crime Check at 456-2233.
Well, right now, the president is being welcomed to the United Kingdom by the Queen. He's on an official state visit in London. But before President Trump even got off the plane, he was on Twitter calling London's mayor a stone-cold loser. Sadiq Khan has spoken up against this official state visit, saying the UK should not be, quote, rolling out the red carpet for President Trump. In response, the president said Khan has done a terrible job as the mayor of London and has been, quote, foolishly nasty to him. President Trump is only the third U.S. president to be honored with an official state visit, joining President George W. Bush and Obama. The three-day trip coincides with commemorations for the 75th anniversary of D-Day. Today, he and the First Lady are scheduled to have lunch with Queen Elizabeth and Prince Harry and a state dinner at Buckingham Palace. President Trump is set to meet with Prime Minister Theresa May tomorrow. Even though she plans to step down from her position on Friday, her successor has not yet been chosen.
If you're going to be heading outdoors, winds are going to be really the big concern. We're going to have those winds gusting in excess of 20 miles an hour, gust to 30 potential, certainly in the West Plains. You can see everything's on the move rather quickly. We're going to clear out, and we're going to have some sunshine, so be aware of that today. Be prepared for it. Currently, we're sitting into the upper 50s, 61 into the Tri-Cities, mid-60s into Moses Lake. So, again, just be ready. We do have a cool down coming. We'll have more on that coming up.
And if you can't decide whether your kids really need a jacket or if they need sunscreen today, just download the KXLY4 News app, or the weather app. We will send out alerts with Mark's forecast every morning right around 6 a.m. to help you make sure you are prepared for the day ahead.
The 4-year-old survived being attacked by a cougar in Leavenworth this weekend. After the attack, wildlife experts spent hours trying to find the cougar. They tracked it down yesterday and euthanized it. The child was left with only minor injuries. Fish and Wildlife say cougar attacks on humans are still incredibly rare. They also say this cougar appeared to be healthy, but additional tests are being done.
Investigators are trying to figure out who was found dead in Spokane River Saturday. Someone spotted the body in the water near the Division Street Bridge. Spokane police did not provide any information about the age or gender of that person. This was the second body pulled from the river in downtown Spokane in just 2 weeks.
It could take weeks to repair the damage done by a drunk driver in Coeur d'Alene this weekend. Police said the driver hit a pole and damaged a traffic light at the intersection of Highway 95 and Kathleen Avenue. The driver was arrested. The Idaho Transportation Department was called out to fix the traffic light, but say the repairs could take several weeks to complete. Police say while crews are working, drivers will not be able to cross the highway using Kathleen.
Coming up next on Good Morning America this morning, another shark attack. This time, a 17-year-old girl bit off the coast of North Carolina.
On any given day, the ocean can be a dangerous atmosphere.
That girl's recovering this morning. She was airlifted to the hospital with serious injuries to her leg.
And 12 people dead, 4 people still in critical condition at the hospital. Now, survivors are telling their stories of the 36 minutes of terror until 4 brave officers stopped a killing spree in Virginia Beach.
And I have found my new passion in life. It's called foot darts. Ooh, almost got the bullseye there. This is the newest attraction over at the Eagle Ridge Short Course. Okay, not so good there. You can rent this with parties this summer, but every single day out here you can play foot golf with the family, a version of golf a little bit shorter so the kids aren't out on the course for too long. It is $8 for kids, $10 for adults. And by the way, the best time they say to visit, anytime before noon. Weekends, they open at 9 a.m.
Well, if you're heading west on I-90 today, you could experience some minor delays. The highway will be down to one lane near the Denicus Road Bridge. An oversized load hit the overpass a couple weeks ago, causing damage to the concrete. Today, crews will be surveying that damage from 8 this morning to 4 p.m. If you're heading through the area, you'll have to take a quick detour off I-90 at the Tokyo Way Station, then back onto the highway.
Kalispell Tribe has now opened what it calls Spokane's only luxury RV resort at Northern Quest.
That's beautiful. Compared to the parking lot that we've had to sit in for years, this is absolutely beautiful.
Awesome. And the park directly south of the casino features 67 sites, but you don't need an RV to stay there. There are also dozens of cottages to rent for those who don't own RVs. Campers also can enjoy a clubhouse, workout room, and pool. RV slots range from $60 to $75 a night. Cottages start at $177 a night.
A man died in the Garland district last night when he crashed his motorcycle into a truck. Spokane police say it happened about 8:45 at Garland and Normandy, just a few blocks from the Garland Theater. The man on the motorcycle died at the scene. His name and age have not been released. The other driver was not hurt and stayed to talk with investigators.
And it won't be long until you can shop at the Goodwill on Spokane South Hill again. It's been under construction for months, but Goodwill says the retail location and donation site on 27th Avenue will reopen this Friday at 9 a.m. As you can see, the building and the lot has a totally new look. Mark?
All right, outside we do have some sunshine, a few high-thin clouds, and that's going to continue to push out, and we'll have that sun throughout the day. But the winds are also going to fire up. We're going to have those winds gust to 30 miles an hour. Could have some dust in the air into the West Plains. 80 today, 78 Tuesday. But guys, look at it cool down. Mid-70s Wednesday, Thursday, 65.
All right, enjoy the next few days because the end of the week might be a different story.
Indeed. Now to Good Morning America.